External wall insulation is regarded as one of the most effective ways to thermally upgrade existing buildings and construct new buildings with energy efficiency in mind. As the name suggests, EWI is a construction method where insulation is attached to the external walls of the building. It comprises of 2 layers of materials: an insulation board to prevent heat loss through the walls, and a protective coating to cover the insulation and provide a decorative finish. Up to 45% of heat can escape through the walls if they're not insulated correctly. EWI can dramatically reduce this heat loss. But the benefits of EWI are not just limited to a reduction in heat loss and the resulting savings in energy bills. An EWI system can also promote health benefits, increase the value of the building, and benefit the environment. Whilst there are many EWI variables, the end result will always be an attractive, thermally efficient, weatherproof, breathable, and low-maintenance building, which adheres to all building and fire regulations with a typically assessed design life of 30 years plus. EWI can be used to thermally upgrade existing buildings, high or low-rise, residential or non-residential, and is especially used on older properties that have solid brick walls, concrete properties, or solid wall properties built with timber or steel frames. It can also be used in all types of new build and even passive house construction. EWI can be applied to different substrates including blockwork, concrete, and brickwork, or suitably approved sheathing boards fixed to timber and steel frame structures, or to steel frame infill panels. So what does an EWI system comprise of, and how is it installed? Whilst other insulation can be used, there are 2 main types of insulation board. Mineral wool insulation, which can be used on all buildings, including those 11 meters and above. Or expanded polystyrene, known as EPS, which can only be used on low-rise buildings. Before the specified insulation system is installed, walls should be cleaned and prepared, with any existing wall fixings removed and pipes and cables extended or adjusted to suit. A starter track is then fitted to the wall to provide a reinforced level base for the insulation system. The insulation boards then sit on top of the starter track in a staggered pattern with overlapping corners and are fixed to the wall using specialist fixings as specified by the system designers to suit the insulation thickness and the substrate. In addition, the insulation boards can also be bonded to the wall using an adhesive coat, which can be useful to straighten out any uneven surfaces. Sill and eaves extenders should be fitted if existing overhangs are not of a suitable depth. Angle beads are then installed to ensure all corners and returns are protected. The insulation is covered with a base coat and a reinforcing mesh is embedded to add additional strength and resistance to impact and cracking. Diagonal stress patches are also placed at the corners of all openings to ensure a comprehensive lateral strength. A second passive base coat is then applied to ensure the mesh is fully covered. The base coat is smoothed and leveled and allowed to dry in readiness to receive the chosen finish. A primer may be required depending on the chosen finish. When it comes to finishing options, you can render in a wide variety of different finishes, colours and textures. Dash finishes using various types and colours of aggregate, or brick effect finish can also be attained through innovative application of render or by using purpose-made clay or lightweight brick slips or tiles. Whether new build or refurbishment, the end result will always offer transformation of homes and entire communities, awe-inspiring non-residential buildings, and incredibly energy-efficient buildings with a low-carbon footprint. Please speak to an INCA system designer who will help you specify the correct accredited EWI system which meets all relevant fire regulations. Make sure appropriate planning permission is obtained where necessary and regulations are followed. Consult the INCA Best Practice Guide for correct installation process and make sure you choose an INCA contract member for added peace of mind. Find all the help you need at inca-ltd.org.uk.